This one goes right here.
Here we have the G-Leaf 4x8 tent. This is essentially two 4x4s attached together. You can see this is the shell. You have all the little pieces and some bars. We're going to just take a brief look at the instructions. Fairly simple. Your ceiling's just like your floor. Your B's and C's, and then some crossbars and putting it together. I'm going to be assembling it so you can see everything. That is a 2x2. This is the same brand. I love the tent so much, I went and got a bigger one. Here is the video. Check it out. That way you know how to put it together, and then it can be done with one person. Get you centered up here. Should be good. You can come in. So we're going to start with the floor. I need 4 of the corners, Bubba.
Like these?
Yes.
Yeah, Daddy, that looks much longer. Daddy, that looks much longer.
Yeah.
Why are you going to make that one super long?
It's just the size of it.
We're going to have to put that outside. That looks like a tent.
And we're putting them all together. They all have black pieces here. I'm just facing those down. So, as you can see, it is a very large footprint. Now we're going to be going up. So, we need B's. So here's my B's. Do you want to hand me the rest of them?
The rest of these?
And these ones. You want to hand?
Can I try putting one on?
You can try to put it all over there. You gotta push the button on the bottom.
What? This button?
Yeah. There you go. So you want to hand me these ones? So now we're going to go up with the C's. To get closer to the ceiling. These all have little buttons. You can't see them on this side, but see them on this side. That's how they all lock. Some of the pieces are directional. It can only click in a certain position, especially the feet.
Daddy, that's so much stuff I made. This one just broke and plain.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
was a dog once, but it lost its dad.
Awesome. Now we're going to set up the corners
That's a big
and then the top. They are kind of leaning out just because there's nothing to hold on to them. So we'll start on one side. Once again, you got the black pieces, face them all similar direction. I'll face them up just like the bottom faces down. Can you hand me the poles?
These kind.
Yep. Thank you. I'll need another one here in just a second.
But I didn't know that one was leaning on against the couch.
It's alright. And in the middle you have little special ones. That way you can attach the middle to the middle. Now I will say with this type of tent, the poles are not the strongest, but there are other tents out there, the poles are stronger, but your price point is like 3 to 4 times the price point is this one. It's going to be strong enough to hold any light, any filter, any setup. I mean, it's still, it's not even done yet, and I can pull on it pretty hard. And it's going to have crossbars that help stabilize it more, but the way it sits right now, it is a fairly strong system or tent. Once you put the shell on it, it will be even stronger because it'll hold itself inward. Hold on a second, Boo-Boo. And as you can see, the more poles we get put in here, the stronger everything becomes. And solve this one backwards. As you can see, they are directional. So just kind of go down a little bit. There we go. And the last corner. The last pieces here. And a piece there. And a piece there. Oh, I didn't point my black piece. I didn't point my black foot up like I'm supposed to, so that one didn't mesh well. There we go. There we go.
Daddy.
So there you go. You have your
Daddy.
gigantic shell. Hold on a minute, Boo-Boo. So now we have to put it inside that. So I'm gonna have to move it out of the way here in a second and I'll come back. So I moved the tent up a little closer. I mean, the bar's kind of in the way, but we'll get it out of the way. Here in a minute, the tent comes in a nice travel bag. Not really travel bag because it's huge. Helps protect it from dirt, dust, grime, all that fun stuff. You have a very, very large floor pan. It's all one piece. We'll just toss it back here for a minute. We don't need the floor pan yet. Here's the tent. Toss our bag to the side. The first thing you're going to do is locate the bottom. So, bottom usually has vents, as you can see that very well. You can see the zipper along the bottom. So we need to find our zipper. Not a door zipper. This one's a door zipper. Maybe that is the main zipper. Let's see. It might be a main zipper. Let's see. Let's see what happens. So usually you have a lot more room to work with. I'm going to figure this out, my bay door or my French doors. But the living room's the best place for me to show you how it all works. So, that is the ceiling. Turn it around. So, you're going to rotate the bottom, like so. Try to kind of straddle it out a little bit. That way you can kind of see everything. Because you're going to want to put the tin in. So now that we got it kind of stretched out, let's scoot it over here. We need to pull this into it, the frame. We're going to hit the fans. So it is easier with two people, obviously, but it can be done with one. I promise. You can see I got the corners in. Come down. Get this corner in. Come up here. Get this corner in. I might need to come back and stretch a little more. Got all my corners in. Yeah. There's a hole under here. Oh, a toy for little kiddos. Alright. Now, we're going to take the roof and go over. This part is definitely easier with two people, but we'll manage. You don't want to pull too hard because it doesn't rip anything. It is not exactly completely fragile, but it's not tough as nails either. in. Try to get it all the way into the corner there. That way you can kind of pull that one into the corner. It's not quite ready. Do this side. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Got that side up. Sorry for my terrible concentration faces. I'm sure some of you will go back and re-watch this now. But I said that. My wife says that I have terrible concentration faces where I make a face trying to assemble things, work on things, especially cars, assembling things like this. So, before we move too far forward, you can see you have two back vents. Those peel off from the outside and they roll up. You have an access door and an access door. You can see they don't go all the way to the floor. It's because it's just so you can get in, see what's going on. You got a couple double sleeve inserts or extraction tubes. You got a couple smaller ones in the back, most likely more so for cord management. So we'll go ahead and bring the rest of it around. It's usually easier to start from the top. Go ahead and walk all the way around. And then you'll bring the bottom all the way around, and we're done. This one, that's pretty neat. This one has an observation window. It is plastic, so you can look in there but not disturb anything. It's not a lot that tends to have that. G-Leaf logo attaches right there, so you know where it came from. Has some straps. Don't really use these, I use rope ratchets. This could be used for like can filters to hang from the roof. Let's see. It really looks good, very strong. So then you have two doors. You can see they're mostly 3/4. Or let's move the camera back a little bit. See if we move the tent back a little bit. So you can see it's most of the way. This is your main doors. You can see these clips. These clips go on the side of the tent. There's another little clip up here. That way you can attach it, see it's out of your way, and then you can go in and do your thing. I won't put the floor pan in because it's back there. But you can lay your floor pan in, attach it to all your poles. This way you're doing hydroponics or you spill some soil, you can take the whole floor pan out, take it, wash it off. That way it doesn't ruin the actual tent itself. You just remove it, clean it, put it back in there. But it also works as a moisture barrier or water barrier. So if you spring a leak, it can hold water for you, not ruin your floors. This is also fairly moisture catching, but it's better as a floor pan, less mess, because you can take it out and clean it. But yeah, both the doors. You can see the sign. They have an extraction port. There's one over there. And there's also another vent here and a vent on the other side. It's a pretty nice little tent. Almost forgot. There's also 6 supports. So these will go across the top. So typically you'd hang your light this way. So you'll put one like this, another one like that, and then this one will go up there too, so that you can hang your lights from it and hang whatever else. You can hang them that way and then this way, whatever works for you and your light set up and your filter set up. So there it is. Now that it's up, it is really freaking strong. Much stronger than I actually anticipated it being, considering the pole size. I mean, this kind of a tent would cost you $400 or $500 in some of the name brands. This one being less than $200 is a steal. 4x8, essentially 2 4x4s attached. It's seamless. It's awesome. Check it out.